These are for every product in the workflow, whether or not they're ours or somebody else's. We need to remove all these disconnected tools and applications that are slowing you down and costing the industry money. We think we're wasting, as an industry, 25% of budgets just getting all the pieces to work together. And that's why we launched the Connectivity Toolkit, a simple and easy way for you to integrate for free. Now, this is the foundation of the open ecosystem that we're creating, allowing third-party developers, channel partners, everyone in the ecosystem to participate using common shared services. We welcome the industry to join the platform. Why don't we agree we're just going to stop wasting money on just connecting the pieces? And the response has been overwhelming. It's a little bit like the ACA. We went from trying to convince a few partners to be immediately flooded, and now a pretty big backlog we're trying to work through and build tools to make it more efficient. And today, we have a few folks here who become certified on the platform and on the Connectivity Toolkit. Some really cool things that they have built that are now certified and on the platform. Now, we're going to bring out, to help me with this, Mr. Cool himself. He likes us to call him that. Maybe he doesn't, I just made that up. Dana Rusica, our Chief Product Officer. Come on out, Dana.
It's been fantastic to welcome so many third parties onto the platform. Developers, channel partners, everyone who supplies this industry with technology, all part of the ecosystem. And we're giving them access to the very same tools and shared services that we develop our own products on in a common user experience. And we're not holding anything back here. It's available to anyone who wants to get certified, and it's what makes this single open platform so powerful. And today we wanted you to meet a few. So first off, I'd like to introduce Global Logic. They're a development partner creating apps for the platform, and they're focused on a challenge that everyone with a digital workflow experiences: finding media across your network. Now, regardless of whether it's a piece of media you're looking from an archive 20 years ago, or some video shot on your iPhone just yesterday, everybody knows who deals with this. It can be difficult, even painful, to find the media that you need when you need it, or even know that you have it. So Global Logic has created a connector for the Media Central platform that lets you easily search for assets, preview them, and then ingest them into Media Director. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Mark Gazar from Global Logic to show us what you know. Mark, take it away.
Great, thank you, Dana. Good morning, everyone. It's with great pleasure that I'd like to introduce you to Global Logic's File System Connector app for the Media Central platform. As Dana shared, locating media or clips in an environment can be a challenge, especially across different systems. Global Logic has taken the opportunity to become one of Avid's first partners to use this connectivity toolkit and develop an app for everyone on the platform. As Dana shared, it allows users to search for media across interplay as well as file system and archives. Let me show you. I've got a search here. And this is searched across my environment. I've done a broad search, and you can see the assets that I have. It's across different environments. You can play back some of the assets, so see what we have. We can also check the metadata and see things such as creation date, markers, etc. If I refine my search, let's say I'm looking for drone, doing something with a new drone racing league. I can verify that this is the asset that I want. And once I've done that, I simply right-click and say ingest into Media Director, do a direct ingest, and there it is. A simple workflow for my production process. Avid's partner program and this connectivity toolkit helped to solve one of the most common problems that Avid customers face today. At Global Logic, we look forward to helping you solve other challenges and building more apps like this for the Media Central platform. We hope you come see the Global Logic team at the Technology Pavilion or meet us at Avid's NAB booth. Thank you so much.
teams so much time. And it's a great example of the power of partner apps and connectors on the platform. Just fantastic. Now, another common challenge is managing ingest across a large enterprise, which can be complicated and labor-intensive. So next, I'd like to introduce Route 6. Now, they're a channel partner developing apps for the platform. And then they've been working on a connector that automates ingest and transforms content into the desired format, and it's called Content Agent. So let me introduce Mr. Owen Walker from Route 6 to show us what they got. Owen, over to you.
Thanks, David. Every facility has issues managing file ingest and delivery operations. As a certified alliance partner, we develop Cultivation to automate camera card and file ingest workflows to sit seamlessly into the Avid ecosystem. The simple, intuitive Cultivation user interface allows multiple non-technical operators to set clips for parallel processing and leave us free to do what they do best. We even have a workflow designer that allows completely customized multi-resolution ingest workflows. You connect the nodes together to create tasks and actions, such as transcoding nodes and interplay checking nodes. Our largest partnership with Avid allows us to the connectivity toolkit and SDK to develop custom solutions for our customers and you. Come visit Avid Connect or sit at the Avid booth. Thanks, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Owen. That's fantastic. It's such a powerful tool that Route 6 is built for the platform and will really help speed up the entire workflow. Now, we have one more connector we want to show you, and this one focuses on news workflows and how you can leverage social media to see what's trending, what's interesting to your audience, and ultimately what you want to be reporting on. So our partner XNews has developed an information feed that contains all sorts of information, such as RSS, Twitter feeds, YouTube sources, and it's putting them all in one convenient filtered dashboard right within your workflow. So I'd like to bring up Mr. Andy Pongratz, who's the CEO of XNews, to give you a quick demo. Andy?
Thanks, Dan. He already explained most of the stuff to you. Nevertheless, XNews was built as an HTML-based research tool for journalists, and it was actually built by journalists. And the challenge was to address the modern news creation and storytelling space. Now, the partnership with Avid and the use or the access to the connectivity toolkit enable us to make XNews seamlessly integrated inside the Media Central platform. Now, I want to just show you a quick rough overview of what you can do. So what you do is you can do a search. Journalists can now do a search across all external and internal repositories, including Media Central, of course, when they're off-site. They can find relevant information. I did some search on Obama. They can preview all the assets. They can even play back video from their browser-based environment. But they can also follow topics and stories they're interested in while traveling. And let's assume they found something now they want to put straight into the rundown. What they do then is just click on the asset and drag and drop it down here, and it's done. You're ready for rundown. So that's the high-level explanation of it. There is many more features that we wanted to show you. Come to the technology pavilion, experience it there on our booth, and of course, see it in action integrated in Media Central at the Avid booth during the NAB. Thank you.
It's great to see what XNews has done on the platform to help news teams leverage social media in their workflows. Now, you're beginning to see the power of the platform. You can take advantage of connectors that have been created by Avid, our partners, or even our customers. But the real power of the platform comes when you bring it all together in a cohesive workflow. And to show you how all these connectors are used in everyday work, I'd like to introduce Mr. Mike Kavanaugh, who's president of Keycode Media, one of Avid's largest and most successful resellers. Now, Mike and his team spend all day, every day, solving real-world customer problems. So Mike, come on out here and tell us about how you bring it all together.
Hey, Dan.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the connectors that Avid has and what's going on around that. And what's occurred is tapeless acquisition has produced a massive need for content and storage. And Avid's media platform integration with third-party solutions through the Avid Connectivity Toolkit allows the industry to address key pain points. What integrating with smaller third-party companies had a risk. Will that company be around? Will they support? What's Avid's relationship with them? What's come together is a connectivity toolkit on the Avid Media Central platform, allowing for smaller companies to work directly with Avid. What this has brought is solved some key pain points. And an example we have with Indianapolis Motor Speedway, they had a problem. Archiving was very slow and cumbersome. With Media Central, we were able to integrate it together with SpectraLogic's Black Pearl, offloading and indexing the content in the background. And in addition, through the Connectivity Toolkit, they were now also able to bring together all of their non-Avid content into the Avid workflow, archiving on Black Pearl. In addition, another problem, we had a client, Vindabona, producer of America's Funniest Home Videos, and they had a project, Insane Pools with Discovery. What occurred was the spec was to deliver 4K, but as everyone in TV knows, the budget was tight. So leveraging Avid's Connectivity Toolkit, we put together a workflow ingesting through Route 6's content agent, transcoding the 4K Avid files to DNX 100 HD, maintaining the frame rate of 60p while tagging the metadata to retain the parent-child relationship of low-res proxy to the 4K original source footage. What that did was allowed the 4K masters to be archived on LTO with storage DNA's evolution. And once the offline cut was completed, they imported everything through the Avid Symphony in 4K, with the masters restoring, finishing the show for 4K show deliverable. So those are just a couple examples of real-world workflows that solved problems that people are having today. And that they're able to solve this through the openness and interop of the Avid Media Central platform and with pre-integrated Avid certified solutions. Thank you very much.